All right, morning, guys. We It's now Tuesday morning, approximately 7:30. What up, Mikey? Thank you, buddy. Uh, we are picking up a load in Bedford Park. That phone's not straight. We turned a little too soon, so we have to. We turned a little too soon. I'm not the only one. Two other drivers did too. We just have to get around this without. We're just backing out. We're just going to back up and then we apologize to the people. And we are back on the flatbed gang. I was able to choose my own trailer yesterday, and I chose a flatbed, of course. But just going to try. I don't know if I can make that turn right there with all that steel. We might be able to. Might make it easier instead of backing up with that construction going on right there. If we keep it over to the side, we should be all right. All right, like I was saying, we had to go down and get a breathalyzer test for some reason. I've never had that before. I don't know if they thought I was drunk or what. I'm not too sure. All I know is that they had me go down, so I drove down. Which, if you think I'm drinking and I need a breathalyzer, why would you let me drive a truck? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so we got down there, we did it. Of course, we passed, so there ain't no worry about that because we don't do drugs or alcohol. So Jesus, last time I had anything to drink. Oh, geez, that was going to be at least 10 years ago. Ugh. And the last time that I had any kind of dope was about 25 years ago. So I knew I was all set anyway, so. Alright, we gotta go down here. I think it might be the building right here. This is what the guy was saying. He usually gets like 4 or 5 trucks a day. Alright, it's 5100 70th place. That's refrigeration, so that's not it. We don't have to worry about refrigeration anymore. Alright, I think it's a building right straight here, right in front of us. But we're going to stop right here. Yield sign. Just to be on the safe side. We don't know if there's any trains coming or anything, so. Alright. So, let's see. Alright, so this is our place right here. So, let's see. We're going over to Iowa. Not paying much, but I'm only a company driver, so. Let's see. I can't read that sign all the way up there. All refrigerated trucks check in. All other trucks. Deliveries, pickups, check in at door R, I guess. R or K. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, bud. Didn't see you. Wow, this is kind of a tight turn to be making. To have to come over this way. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we got that. We got that. Please pull forward to stop sign and check in at door A. Ha. I said door R and it's door A. Yeah, I can read. This must be what we're picking up. Never picked these up before. That'll be another one. All right, we're gonna try to scoot around these people so we're not boxing anybody in or anything. Let's see if we can. If anybody over here is parked, well, we can. No, those two containers, boy, they're not even in there straight. Oh, shoot. I can't get in there. So, what we'll do is we'll get over here. At least park here. This way we're out of the way. Alright, door A is right there. So let's back up here a little bit. Hopefully they have a little boy's room in here because I have to visit the little boy's room. Okay. Lights off. Up, up. Back over here. Go here. Let's see. Put in that we're at the customer again. This time it's the right customer. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's go see what they say. 8 o'clock appointment. It is 7:30. The second time I landed in the water puddle. Darn it. Oh. I'll be right back, buddy. So anyways, I don't know how long this rain's going to hold out for, but it's been raining all morning. So, let's go check in. We're going to see if they have a restroom in here. All right, guys. All checked in. Now, the guy told me to back into any dock. Anyone. So, we're going to real slowly move over. Watching out for the ad jockey. And that in there, it has signs up everywhere, and it says every load must be topped. So I asked the guy, I was like, "Is this a top load or a non-top load?" He says non-top. I said, "All right, good." I said, "Because that's what I was told." He goes, "Oh no, that's for other stuff that we put out." Now, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is what we're picking up. I've never picked this up before, so he told me to go into any door. So I don't want these yard jockeys having a mental conniption and falling into it. So, well, we're 228 miles from where we need to be, and so it's got to be there today at 2 o'clock. So I get to use my new straps, and then I get to freaking use my new edge protectors that I picked up. So that's pretty good. We have all the equipment we need. We got everything from the shop, but I believe I can't get this trailer to turn. Come on, dude. Thank you. I'm trying not to go 800 miles an hour because I don't want to click my clock on. Plus, this way Maxie can go outside after. And what they'll do is they'll call you when they have room out back to bring us out back. Nice. You can tell I haven't backed up in the dock in a long time. Gee, look at me. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Jeez. Call myself a freaking truck driver. Jesus. Embarrassing. I tell you. I didn't see the lines. There we go. Yeah, so we stayed up at the lodge up there in Gary. I'm still not over far enough. Just because they put a trailer next to me, I don't want it to tag me. So we stayed at the lodge of Gary. We got up at 5:30. And there we go. Jeez, I act like I know what I'm doing. I'm going to go easy so I don't have to tap it too friggin' hard. There. Okay. So we're here. We just got to wait. So 228 miles. I might be able to do it on the fuel I got. I'm not too sure. If not, I do need a coffee because that Loves did not have any coffee. They had coffee, but no happen. They look at you like, we got those little cups right there. I was like, well, you drink them. I said, I'm not drinking those cups because they've been sitting out and not refrigerated. And there's Max Rowe. Die to YouTube. Don't you get, what are you, high class now? No, sorry, guys. It's too high class now to talk to you guys, I guess. Come on. Too free. All right, don't go too far. Just stay around here. He only has to go pee. It's not like anybody else doesn't do anything on the ground, you know? He's just a dog. There's our new tops. Still in the bag. We don't need them as of right now. Hopefully we won't need them on the next load. There's our new used tires that they put on. And, you know what? I got to show you what I found in one of these tires. It was sitting right here in this, well, not this groove here, but in this tire. I'll show you when I get back in the truck after Heathen's done. This is what we picked up, a flatbed. Because I wasn't going to. What are you doing over there, you silly? I wasn't gonna play around with no more step decks. I've had enough of those. Oh, there he goes. You're so silly. Okay, hold on, Dave. Get the phone. Hold on. 1 minute. Ready? 2. Whoa, good jumpers. All right, let me show you what I found in that tire. I ain't telling anybody because these come in handy. Boom. See that? It's a 43. And come in handy when you need them. Come on. That's going to be like a short video today, but they really weren't much. Oh, thank you. Oh, big boy kisses. Oh, my goodness. You leave my earpiece alone, you freak. Yeah, there weren't much going on yesterday. Just went down. Did that. Came back, picked this trailer up, and I was on the phone with my wife, and I said, let me call dispatch. I said, because this, I don't, there's no time. I don't know if this is the right time. So I called dispatch. I'm like, hey, does this load get picked up tomorrow at 8 o'clock? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, tomorrow at 8. I've been sitting here since Thursday. You're going to make me wait till Tuesday to get a load? Wow. That's crazy, guys. But whatever, it is what it is. You can only do what you can do, and that's all you can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to loading. We're going to give it 15 minutes, and we're going to go off duty. And that way we'll be all set. But the only thing, though, is that gets me is, you sit there that long, and, I mean, heck, they didn't even get the truck out until freaking midnight, almost midnight. 11:45 is when I got this truck. And I'll tell you, boy, I climbed in the back, boy, and I was freaking out. We slept. We went to bed about 12:30 after I got everything, because I had to get everything rearranged because they had to get underneath the bunk. So I put everything back on the bed, get everything put back on the floor that goes on the floor, and my ladder I had to move because I grabbed the wrong ladder. That's gonna have to go in storage when I get home. I'm gonna grab the other one that I have. I thought this one would be all right, but it's so heavy and so awkward to move around, and I don't want to leave it out on the catwalk and have somebody freaking steal it. So we'll end up putting that in storage. So if we ever need it, we're hoping to be able to get out of the place we're in now. That's a little thing. But anyway, so let me let you guys go. We're going to get back to you when we finally get that phone call. All right, later. All righty, guys. It didn't take too long. We're on our way out back right now. I like to make stuff a little tight around here, I'll tell you that much. All right, now you just said to go out back, so I guess we might be picking up these pipes right here, I guess, huh? I don't think I've ever hauled them either. All right, we don't need edge protectors, so that's one thing good about it. See if we can figure out where we got to go. I don't know if we're backing into the door or if we're going to sit outside. Nobody said, they didn't say anything. All they said was, go out back, they're waiting for you. And I was like, all right. All right, well. Oop. All right, this guy's probably going to be coming out then. Back up, Betsy. We had that oil change, so this thing it's still a little bit, doesn't want to get going like it's supposed to. All right, we're going to sit here and wait a second because we don't want being anybody's way. I'm just doing my logs real quick. Just waiting on shipper. All right, done. Confirm. All right. Let's see what this guy got. Nothing. He must have brought in a load. Let's see what this guy says. Do I back in or? 107, 13, 18. Too many chiefs, not enough engines. Back in? All right. We're going back into the building, y'all. I need to fix my hood mirror. Somehow that got moved. I got a mark on my hood too. Noticed it last night. Well, yesterday when I was at the terminal, but I don't know if they hit the grill with something, but I do have a mark on there, so I'm not too sure where that came from. So we're gonna have to document it. It's not broke. It's just like, I don't know, it looks like a crack. But we're gonna document it anyways because we're not gonna get charged for it when we didn't do anything. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. See, I don't understand Spanish, so they say to back up, and then they said something else, and I don't know what he said. Not to be rude, but I don't understand Spanish, so I can't translate what they're saying. But it's alright. We'll get it. We'll get in here. We'll get in here. We'll do it safely. I don't know if I'm supposed to be over to the left, over to the right. Not really too sure where I'm supposed to be, but the only thing that's hard about going into a building is you got that one little bit that's totally dark and you can't see until you get fully in. Alright, let's try to keep ourselves on the, there's a crack in the concrete. So we're trying to keep our truck on the opposite side of the concrete, to the right side of the concrete. Let's put it that way. Oop, too much. Okay. Alright, so I guess we don't really know what the heck we're picking up then. It said no top, so that's one thing good about it. I don't know how far back I'm supposed to go. It's already got an ATS driver here. I don't know. I'll stop right here. Alright, let me jump out, you guys. Alright, guys. We made our delivery. Well, we're here. We're late. Something wrong with my truck. I don't know what they did to it, but there's something seriously wrong with it. This is what we got. 4 of these. 2 chains each. By that I mean, sorry I didn't get no video before. Sorry about the wind noise. But by the time I got out of there, it was 10 o'clock. And, hey, over here. So we had to get going. And, of course, you got to do a low securement. Had to take off a binder because that thing would not stay tight. Yeah, I don't know what they did to my truck. But it's making some weird noise. Are you looking? Let's see if we can take a look real quick before they pull me in. Alright, let's get the boy in. Yeah, I don't mind the messy floor. Get in there. There you go. Okay, stay right there. Alright. I'm just trying to... Alright. Alright, we gotta pull in, guys. So I guess we're not checking the truck right now. Alright. What am I doing? Alright, well, like I said, it's not going to be a long video, but we'll get what we can get. Okay. All right. All right. Well, put it in gear, right? Anyway, so I got like a weird noise coming from the motor front end section. Not too sure what it is, but that's kind of gonna stink because I was supposed to be going home, and wow. Alright, anyways, I was supposed to be going home. Supposed to be picking up a load in El Paso, Illinois. Going to Sheboygan, Wisconsin. But I don't know. I don't know what we got going on. This is kind of aggravates me because having just get out of the shop and you got something wrong with your truck. I mean, and another thing too, they turned my truck down. I can't go any faster than 65 for some reason. And they said on the message saying that everyone's truck was supposed to be doing 68, but so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alright, I ain't gonna have no time to record out there, so I'll get back to you guys when we get out of here. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Alright, guys. We're almost got everything taken care of. I decided to look to see if I can see anything. Do they have any idea what all that stuff is? Coming out that hose right there. It's all over the reservoir. It's dripping down. Getting on the AC. So yeah, I think that might be a problem right there. Oh, sorry. That might be our problem right there. Turned you guys off. I apologize. I'm just trying to snap some pictures real quick. While I'm showing you guys, so that way they can see it too at the same time. Come on, there we go. Yeah, well, that's the only thing I could see because everything else as you can tell, I put my hands on everything in here and I can't see anything else except for that. So I am thinking that might be our problem. See, Road Assist here does not have a on the app. They're not on the app to send pictures to, so that way they could see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I know I just gotta get this stuff taken care of real quick. Sorry about the wind noise. It is windy as all get out. We have to go pick up a load. So probably what I'll end up doing, probably stop at a Love's and see what they say. So you can do because because I don't really feel like wasting my time. I'm supposed to be home on this friggin' Freightliner. So, that's John being a jerk. That's all. Just being a jerk. Alright, we got the bungees. So now, what we need to do is get everything put away. We got all 8 binders we got to do. We got 4 more chains, and then the timber. So, we'll be with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're going to end this. All cleaned up, all taken care of. So we're going to head down to El Paso, Illinois. Pick up this next load, and then we'll get you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. I really do appreciate the comments. And we will talk to you guys on the next video. Alright, later.